Hello children, myself Ishwar Chand Balichwal welcomes all of you in this session. Today we are continuing our second chapter, polynomials. Now we understand the factorization. For this we take an example. Factorize x cube minus 23x square plus 142x minus 120. So first we found value of product of constants. Here the value of a is 1. Here we can write 1. And here the value of d is 120. So the product of these constant a and d, we get a constant term 120. Okay. Because this is our polynomial, px equal to x cube minus 23x square plus 142x minus 120. So here, because the coefficient of x cube is 1, so the product of constant is 120. Now we factorize 120. Here we can see what is the factor of 120. 1 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Now we check. 5 3 is 15, 2 is 30, 2 is 60, to 120. So these are the factors. Now, so all the factors of minus 120. Look here, the negative sign. The different factors of minus 120 is plus minus 1 by using this, plus minus 2 by using these two, plus minus 3 by using 1 and 3, plus minus 4 by using 2 into 2, plus minus 5 by using this 5, plus minus 6 by using this 3 into 2, plus minus 8 by using these all 3, 2 into 2 into 2, 2 2 is 4, 2 is 8, plus minus 10 by using 5 and 2, 5 2 is 10, plus minus 12 by using 3 2 is 6, 2 is 12, plus minus 15 by using this 5 into 3, 15, plus minus 20 by using this 5 into 2 into 2, 5 2 is 10, 2 is 20, plus minus 24 means 3 2 is 6, 2 is 12, 2 is 24, so plus minus 24, plus minus 30, 5 3 is 15, 2 is 30, plus minus 60, 5 3 is 15, 2 is 30, 2 is 60. So these are the possibility of different factors. Because here the negative sign, so they may be plus, they may be minus. Okay. So by putting value of these factors in this polynomial, first we found what is the factor. By putting that, the value of polynomial become 0. So here we trial. By trial we find that P1 means when we putting x equal to 1 in this polynomial, what happened? Here x equal to 1, 1 cube, 23 into 1 square, 142 into 1 minus 120. Now the value of this become 1, 23 into 1, 23, 142 into 1, 142 minus 120. So this and this positive term 143 and this negative term, so minus 143 by cancel out, this becomes 0. So value of polynomial by putting x equal to 1, we get 0. This indicates that x minus 1 is a factor of px. How? We put here x equal to 1, so bring this 1 left hand side, so x minus 1 equal to 0. So x minus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. Okay. Now what we have to do? We just divide this polynomial by x minus 1, either by long division method or by this method. If you understand this method, this is very short. But if you do not understand this method, then you can perform long division of this polynomial by this x minus 1. So if x minus 1 is a factor of this, what can we do? First we write down our polynomial here, x cube minus 23x square plus 142x minus 120. Now left one line blank and start with the other line. How? You put x minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 1 3 times, because there is 4 terms and we have to split 2 terms, so we get 6 terms. By taking 2 terms at once, we get 3 factor. Okay, so we put x minus 1 here and found what is the value by multiplying which we get this x cube. This is the reverse process to getting this line. Okay, so here we take x minus 1 because this is a factor and found a value by multiplying which to this x we get this value. So x square into x we get x cube, so put here x square. Now when we multiply this x square by x, here is the x cube. Now multiply this x square by 1, because this is minus 1, so we get minus x square. So write down here minus x square. Now look at this minus 23x square. Here we get minus x square and we want to get minus 23x square. So what left? Minus 22x square is left. So we split this term into these 2 terms. Minus x square from here, and by subtracting this into this, we get minus 22x square. So addition of these 2 become minus 23x square. So now we get this term and also this term. Now check what is the value by multiplying which we get this minus 22x square. So look at here. Here is the x and we multiply minus 22x. So minus 22x into x is minus 22x square. Okay, so here this term can be found. If you not understand this, then perform by this way. Minus 22x square is this term, divide by this x. What happened? We get minus 22x, so put minus 22x here and we found this term. Now by multiplying this we get this, but we multiply this also this, and minus 22x into minus 1 we get plus 22x here. So plus 22x write down here. Now check, here is the 142x, but we found only 22x. What left? We subtract 22x from this. So after subtracting 22x from this 142, we got 120x. Okay, so addition of these 2 terms is 142x. So we can write this term as both of these terms and this term as both of these terms. So now we can split these 2 terms in the form of this. So now check, when we split this into these 2 terms, we get 122x. Now put x minus 1 here and found what is the value we multiply x to get this. So here 120x divided by x, 120. So put 120 here and now multiply this. 120x is this, and 120 into minus 1, that is minus 120. So here we can found that by using this x minus 1 factor, we can split these terms into these. So first we blank one line, then write the other line, and by multiplying these different terms we get this line. Okay, here we can clearly see that this term splitted into these 2 terms and this splitted into these 2 terms. So now this way we have to factorize this. Now this line become this already. How? When we take common in these 2 terms, x square, we get x square into x minus 1. When we take common in these 2 terms 22x, we get x minus 1 also, and when we take common 120 in these 2 terms, we get 120x minus 1. Okay, so by this way we take common x minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 1. So x minus 1 here, What left? X square here, minus 22x here, plus 122 here. Now factorize this by splitting middle term, because there are only 3 terms. When we receive 3 terms and the initial term is of degree 2, then at that time we factorize this by splitting middle term. Okay, so now we split middle term. How? Here the product of this A and C is 120. So now factorize 120. So we have already factorized this. So we split this term in such a way that by adding we get minus 22x, and by multiplying we get 120x square. So now we break minus 22x into the minus 12x and minus 10x. That is 22 written as 12 plus 10. So we got minus 12x and minus 10x as minus 22x, and by multiplying 12 into 10 we got 120. So this is our split of the middle term. Now take common. X is the common in this 2 term. So x into x minus 12. Okay. Here we see 10 is the common. So we put here minus 10. Minus 10 is the common. So by dividing this minus 10x with minus 10 we get x, and by dividing this 120 by minus 10 we get minus 12. Okay. Check. Again check whether we are right or not. X into x, x square, x into minus 12, minus 12x, x into minus 10, minus 10x, minus 12 into minus 10, plus 120. So this is correct. And one more check. These 2 factors are just same, so it is correct. The procedure is correct. Now take x minus 12 as common. So what left? X minus 10. So here x minus 10. Now this is the factorization. This is our solution. Okay. But if you not understand this procedure, yeah, you are not feeling this method short, then you have to proceed. Divide by this x minus 1 to this by long division method. When you divide this by x minus 1, you got this line directly. So these 2 lines are no need to write down. We directly by long division method we get this. By divide this with x minus 1, we get this is a quotient, and write down it and proceed. But if you found this is shortcut, then you may proceed this. Okay. We have to split these 2 terms. Because this is a 3-degree polynomial, so we cannot split only the middle term. We have to split both of these 2 terms. Okay. So now this is our solution. Now we take one more example. Here, find the value of k if x plus 3 is a factor of this. Okay. So this is a polynomial of degree 2. That is quadratic polynomial. So we have to split this term or use factor method. So here we take factor method, because factor method is easy, because we not know the value of x, value of k, so we cannot split this. So we have used factor theorem method. So here the polynomial is 3x square plus kx plus 6. So 0 of x plus 3, because we have to given that x plus 3 is a factor. So by putting x plus 3 equal to 0, we got x equal to minus 3. Now by this value, what we have to do? We just put this minus 3 into this polynomial. This must be 0, because this is the factor of this polynomial. Here x plus 3 is a factor of this polynomial. So the value of 0 of this, when we putting in this polynomial must be equal to 0. First we put this x equal to minus 3 here. So when we put x equal to minus 3, we get 3 into minus 3 square plus k into minus 3 plus 6. Okay. This must be equal to 0. So put this equal to 0. Now square of minus 3, 9. 9 3 are 27. Minus 3 into k, minus 3k plus this 6. we have to put this equal to 0, because we know when we putting this minus 3 into this polynomial, this must be equal to 0, and that is the way of finding this k. Now solve this. So this become 27 plus 6, 33, and this minus 3k. So transposing this 33 to right hand side, we got minus 3k equal to minus 33. Now divide by 11 to both the side. By dividing 3 both the side, we got this 3 cancel out by this 3, and here 33 by 3, this divide by 11 times. So the value of k is 11. Okay. So by this method we can solve this type of question. Now we take some identities. Okay. Identities are the ready-made solution of problems, because we already found the values, we know the values, so by comparing we can found our solution. So first we learn how to receive this value of identity. Okay, there are 4 identities. I write down only 4 identities. First, x plus y whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. And second identity, x minus y whole square equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. Third identity, x square minus y square equal to x plus y and x minus y. Fourth identity, x plus a into x plus b equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Okay, these are 4 identities, but first we found how we get these identities. Okay, so start with first identity. Our first identity is x plus y whole square equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. Now take x plus y whole square and expand it. We can write x plus y whole square as x plus y into x plus y. Here 1 power and here 1 power. So it becomes the power is 2. So we can write x plus y whole square as x plus y into x plus y. Now multiply this. What happened? When we multiply these two terms, this x multiply by this whole term and this y also multiply by this whole term. So we can write this x into x plus y and y into x plus y, and here plus, so here plus. Now by multiplying this, x is multiplied by x and x is multiplied by y, we get x into x, x square, x into y, xy. Now by multiplying this y into this x, we get xy, yx and xy, one and the same thing, and y into y is y square. So write down this. Look, xy and xy are the same term, so add this, we get twice xy. So x square plus 2xy plus y square is the solution of this. So we directly written this in the way x plus y whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square, and this is our identity of first identity, and you have to memorize this, then you found the solution very easily. Okay, and here we can see what is this. This is the first value and this is the second value. If clearly you can see the square of this first term here and the square of second term here, and what is here the square of first term plus 2 into this is the first term and this is the second term and this is the second term square. So this is our solution. What if we got 2 value and we get square? What we have to do? We make square of this first term like this and multiply by 2 into the first term and the second term and the square of second term. This way we can directly found this solution. Okay. Now we take second identity, x minus y whole square equal to x square minus twice xy plus y square. So x minus y whole square can be written as x minus y into x minus y. Okay, now multiply this x minus y multiply by x like this, and this x minus y multiply by this minus y like this. Now multiply this x into x square, x into y minus xy, minus y into x also minus xy, yx and xy one are the same thing, and minus y into this minus y plus y square, because minus into minus plus. Here both the terms are same, so add them. Minus xy minus 2xy. So what is the value we receive? X square minus twice xy plus y square. So x minus y whole square equal to x square minus twice xy plus y square. This is our identity second. Okay, so memorize this. And here check what we found, that this is the first value and this is the second value. So here the whole square of first value and minus 2 into first value and this second value, and this is the whole square of second value. So this is first value, this is second value. If you got anything in this form, so consider this is first value, this is second value, or just write down with this method. First thing square into so minus 2 into first thing and second thing plus second thing square. We directly got this. Okay, now we take third identity, x square minus y square. So we can write down this in this form, x plus y, x minus y. Why? Because initially this is our identity, x square minus y square equal to x plus y into x minus y. So we take this term and found this comes or not. Okay, so here x plus y into x minus y. Now multiply this x to this x minus y and multiply this y to this x minus y. So x into x minus y, y into x minus y. Now multiply this x with this x square, x into this y minus xy, and y into x plus xy, y into y minus y square. Here they have different signs, so cancel out. What we receive? X square minus y square, which is this. So this can be write as this. So now our identity is x square minus y square can be written as x plus y into x minus y. Memorize this. This is our identity third. Okay, now we take other identity. The identity 4, x plus a into x plus b is x into x plus b plus a into x plus b. Why? First we multiply this x to this x plus b, so x into x plus b. Now we multiply this a to the x plus b, so plus a into x plus b. Now multiply this x to this x square, and multiply by this x to this b, which is bx. Now a into x is ax and a into b is ab. Here we got 4 terms, but look here, x and x. Here x is common, so take x as common in this. When we take x as common, here we get b and here we get a. So this can be write as x into b plus a. But check, x into b, bx, x into a, x. Okay, this is right. So this can be written as by exchanging the order by the commutativity. So we can write this x here, and this b plus a can be written as a plus b, because addition of commutativity of addition, and this is the commutativity of multiplication. So this b plus a can be written as a plus b and into x. Okay, so our identity is this. This can be written as this. So this is our fourth identity, x plus a into x plus b can be written as x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. So memorize this. Now by using this 4 identity, we found some solution easily. Okay, we check whether we found or not. Here our first problem. What is our first problem? X plus 5 into x plus 5, that is x plus 5 whole square. We have our identity first. What is our identity? First, x plus y whole square equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. This is our first identity. So with taking help of this identity, we can find the solution of this. By using this identity, here x plus 5. Compare, this y is 5. So putting y equal to 5. Okay. So this x plus 5 and this x plus 5 can be written as x plus 5 whole square in like this form, x plus y whole square. But here y equal to 5. So we put y equal to 5. Okay. This can be write as x square plus 2 into this x. This is the first term. Here this is first, this is second. So make whole square of this first term, that is x, whole square of x, plus 2 into first term, that is x, second term, that is 5, and the square of second term. Okay, by this way we can write down this square of first term, 2 into first term, second term, and second term square. Now we receive the value x square, 5 to the 10, 10x, 5 square 25. This is our solution of this. So x plus 5 into x plus 5 can be written as x square plus 10x plus 25. This we get with the help of this identity directly without multiplying this. Okay. Now we take one more example. X minus 3 into x plus 5. Now using identity, this x plus a into x plus b can be written as x square plus a plus b x plus ab, as we seen here. This is our fourth identity. X plus a into x plus b equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Now by using this, here we found here a value of a is minus 3 and value of b is 5. By comparing this and this, this and this, here x plus a but here x minus 3, so this can be written as x plus minus 3. Okay, so the value of a equal to minus 3, value of b equal to 5. Okay, so we can directly written as this with the help of this. Here whole square of x, so whole square of x plus a plus b. So here a equal to minus 3, so put minus 3 here, plus b here, b is 5. So minus 3 plus 5 into x. Okay, now here a into b, so a into b minus 3 into 5, minus 3 into 5. Okay, so with the help of this identity we can write this in this way. Now multiply x whole square, minus 3 plus 5, they have different sign, so subtracting 5 minus 3, 2. So this is 2x. 5 into minus 3, minus 15, so put minus 15 here. Okay, so we get x square plus twice x minus 15. So by multiplying this directly, we write down x square plus 2x minus 15. This is our solution by using this identity 4. Okay, now we take other type of problems. Here our problem is found the multiplication of this product of this. Evaluate 103 into 104 without multiplying directly. Okay, so what we have to do? We can write this 103 and 104 in this form. This 103 can be written as 100 plus 3, 100 plus 3, 103, and 100 plus 4, 104. So they can be written as this. Now look here, this is the form of x plus a, x plus b, as here. Okay, so what happened here? The value of a 3, the value of b 4, and the value of x 100. Okay, so utilize this. X square means 100 square a plus b x, 3 plus 4, 100, and ab, 3 into 4. Now multiply this 100 square, 2 0, so put 4 0 here. We can see directly 100 square means we have 2 0, so we found 4 0 and 1. 3 plus 4, 7, 7 into 100, 700, 4 into 2, 4 into 3, 12. Now add all these, 700 plus 12, 712, and this 10,000 plus 712. So directly write 10,712. This is our solution. By multiplying directly, we can get this with the help of identity of this type identity. Identity 4. Okay. So with the help of here, by using identity 4, we can solve this. Okay. Have a nice day. Thanks.